In this episode, we sail to Huahine, a pearl in the Society Islands. We enjoy our beach time and the scenic viewpoint before we continue towards Raiatea. But first, this is me, Kim. There is Bart, and here is Liz, our little explorer. We sold everything to explore these beautiful places with our tiny 33-foot sailboat, Tranquillity. In the last episode we arrived in Tahiti for a lot of boat projects that needed to be done after another full year of cruising, and we get our new dinghy.
More than a week Moria. We're gonna leave this beautiful island behind. Now we're moving on to Huahine. It's a 90 nautical mile trip, so we are going for a night sail again. It's just better timing to enter by daylight. So hopefully tomorrow morning we'll be in Huahine. It's now 2 o'clock midday. So yeah, we probably have 10 till 14 knots of wind. Beam reach. So it's gonna be a hopefully nice trip after 2 or 3 days without any winds on the ocean. So fingers crossed it's gonna be a dream sail.
A gentle breeze is pushing us along the coast of Moria. Probably because of the island, we have the wind from our port side. We have the wind from our port side, but the weather prediction is that it will come from our starboard side. So I think once we have reached the edge of the island, it will slowly diverse into easterly winds.
Starting the engine, because this is the moment. We are now passing the point of Moria where the normal winds will come in again. So we had, because of the land effect of Moria, we had the winds coming from the southeast, but the winds are from the northwest. And what you normally notice is you've got the wind from the southeast, and then there's this gap, wind gap, and that's where we are now. So the wind's gonna drop, still coming from that side, but if we move a little bit further, you'll notice that the wind will come from the other side. So now I'll just start the engine, motor to this area, and then probably we have the wind from the other side within 15 minutes or so. Alright, shutting off the engine because it's now 20 minutes later and we are past the point of Moria, and as I told you, we've got the wind from the right angle, northeast. This time I say it right, northeast. We had the wind from the southwest. So there is the wind, and now we're sailing again, and for now it's gonna be this till the morning.
And so far so good, we make nice progress.
Hey, ik wil ook thuis.
Ja, jij mag zo ook praten.
Weet je, kan.
And so far so good, we're making good progress with 40 knots of breeze and average of 5.4. So We arrive early in the morning tomorrow. What do you want to say?
I want to say we are going sailing
Yes, we are sailing
to Tahiti.
to Tahiti, to Huahine.
To Huahine.
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 Good night. For me it was, I started the trip and I was a little bit, well, not really sick, but not okay. And I think that that made me a bit more seasick. So I couldn't sleep and I said to Kim, go to bed. And I'll try and sleep outside, 20-minute cycle. It worked out, but then the entire night I was woken up because other boats had seen a red flare, but nothing. So hopefully no one is in distress. Then the sail was beautiful, 11 knots of wind until the end of the island. We came down till 7 knots. And now just the final hour, we've got what is predicted 15 knots of wind on the nose. So the final bit next to the reef I'm motoring, and now we're entering the Bay of Huahine.
Huahine in the south anchorage. We stopped in the north anchorage first, but that was too rolly, so we used it to do some groceries and have lunch, and then we moved on quickly. And yeah, first time on the mooring boom. After the southern anchorage, we moved to the middle of the west side of Huahine. On this island there is a gardener called Siki. He loves to interact with cruisers. He will make bracelets or cocoa bread with you. It is really nice, and also the island is beautiful.
Where are we going, Liz? In the mountain? We're gonna climb the mountain. Alright.
Bij krok wat zand. Die deze is, daar zit ook wat zand in. Zeilschool komen aan.
Doe dat nog eens.
With the sunset, we went back because the view is just stunning.
Raiatea. We are anchored outside at the reef and we rented the car for today, so we're gonna check out Raiatea by car.
The fun part of us when we are traveling is renting a car and driving around exploring. Yeah, that's something we both really enjoy. Just driving around and stop at some viewpoints or nice places to visit. And yeah, see the island from land.
Ja, ik heb het gevonden!
Je bestemming bevindt zich aan de rechterkant.
Tadaa! Die hadden we. Deze.
The parels.
Ja,
the pearls.
Hier zaten pearls op.
I don't know if Liz is capable of this climb. Can you do it, Liz? I think you can't.
I think do it.
Do it?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it, girl.
No, I can't so hard.
Oh, here, you have to go on this side.
Oh no. Way to go.
You're just not the best climber. Okay, now I must say this is one of the most coolest paths we have had, hiking path we've had since a long time. Like really active climbing, small path, small staircases, rocks, rope to help you with. Yeah, it's quite cool. It's on the ridge, I think on the ridge of a mountain. Excited to see the top. Okay, so the entire climb, it's really worth it. If you see behind me, this is why we really like the Society Islands. It's so incredibly green with these high peaks like we have in the Marquesas, but then with this outer reef and the blue lagoons behind me. The only downside is we have done this trip, but we are going to get soaked. There is the rain. But our little trooper is getting all the way up, climbing the rope. She's climbing and climbing. She's doing a very good job, but we're gonna get wet, so wet. Hou je goed vast aan de touw, Liz?
Ja!
Met twee handen.
Oh nee. Dan wil ik twee snoepjes verdiend.
Ja. Ouwe hoor.
Dan wil ik een bierensnoepje en een krokodillensnoepje. Was mama niet?
And the way down in the rain. So luckily it's covered with a lot of leaves, so the road is not that slippery yet, but we want to hurry up because there is another rain cloud coming.
Liz. We're almost there. So we are here at Taputapuatea. No. Taputapuatea. And this is like the center of the Maui people, the Polynesian people. So this the entire area from Hawaii, French Polynesia, Samoa, Vanuatu, Fiji, Tonga, New Zealand, all the way to New Zealand. This entire area, and here at Raiatea, at this point, this is what they believe their center point. So it's the Maui culture is from this area. And Liz is hunting roosters on this area, but it's also they have a different belief. So the rocks here are well, ceremonial rocks, and you can't walk and jump on them, so we have to keep an eye on this. Niet op de stenen. So what I try to explain about the center is it's now called Raiatea here, but it used to be called Havaï. I always believed that it was the Polynesian or the Maori or the Marae people that were coming from Hawaii and sailed all the way on these islands, but that's not really true. It's like, because this was called Havaï and this is the center, so the first Polynesian people set off from this center point and spread out all on the Pacific Islands. Kim has got some very good questions here, and Kim is always thinking that I'm like the almighty, all-knowingly God.
I hope you're like Wikipedia.
Because there are no gods.
Oh wait, that's the door. I'm just curious if it was like this, or these like are the remains.
Or if it was, is it a ruin of a building?
Yeah.
That's what you don't know. So this was the center temple before Christianization began in this area. So it's something you should think of. If these people lived here, all remote and stuff, and then some people from Europe come over here and tell them there's a different God and you should believe in Christianity. And then also in different parts of the world, they believe all different kind of things. Makes you think, right? So this is the beach where all the chiefs from different areas gathered for important meetings. With their big canoes, they came up on this beach.
And we started the day with sunshine and we ended with rain. But I have to say it isn't really a problem, because rain on the boat is harder than rain in the car. Driving around in the rain is fine, and yeah, it was all a perfect day.
Yes.
It is a completely calm, windless day. And we are still on the northwest side of Raiatea, and the village is on the northeast side, which you can go walking or by hitchhiking or by dinghy. And dinghy, it's 3 miles, nautical miles, 3 nautical miles. So it's quite a ride. But because it's so calm and flat, we will try to do that. organizing everything, right? The day is so grey and a little bit of rain, just drizzling weather. The rain shower in the end, just arriving wet, but we're here.
We did some grocery shopping, half an hour to the store and half an hour back, fully loaded with the three of us and stuff. So the thing you have to take care of is that you want to have waterproof bags, because the dinghy can get, the bottom can get wet. But if you see now, if you're just moving on a little bit of chop, the waves, they slam underneath the catamaran hull, so you don't get a spray over the dinghy, so we're all quite dry.
Full of groceries and sunshine, we head back to Tranquillity. After the long dinghy ride and all the shopping, it was time to have some fun with our little mermaid.
Well, this was it. If you have any questions, please let us know. And for now, goodbye and thank you very much for watching. Fair winds to you all.